Well, good afternoon, my lovelies, and welcome to a very bright and sunny Saturday afternoon. I hope you're all well. Well, what a complete change from this morning. Here at Barefoot HQ, it was absolutely throwing it down this morning. Hence to say I got soaked in town. And I thought, me and Miss Lou ain't going to be able to go out for a walk. But lunchtime came, the rain stopped and the sun came out, and I thought, do you know what, we're going for a walk. So how is everybody doing? How have we survived the first week in January? For me, it's just pretty much the same old. You know, get up, go to work, come home, tidy up, walk the dog. Nothing too exciting. Give it chance. So this morning, this afternoon, I thought I'd not got anything planned really to discuss. I just thought we'd come for a little ramble. And we'd have a chat, and I thought off the top of my head we could quite possibly have a look at Sabbats, because I don't think we've actually discussed Sabbats properly, have we? No, I don't think we have. So I thought this afternoon we'd have a look at different Sabbats. Now you must forgive me because my brain doesn't work properly and I will forget things, so if I forget things, pop them down in the comments below. 2 seconds, lovelies. So our first Sabbat of the year is Imulk. Now I like Imulk. Imulk to me represents new birth and new life. Imulk shows us that, you know, the ground is warming up and that things like your snowdrops and your crocus are out, your first flowers of early spring. Come on, Lou. So you know that unless something terribly wrong goes on, we're in for spring's on its way. And I just like the simpleness of it. I like the fact that it's just, you know, a few early spring flowers and white to represent the snow, maybe a little hint of green to show that things are starting to come back to life. It's just the simpleness of it that I like. So our next one is called a Stara. So most people will know a Stara for Easter. It's pretty much the same thing, lovelies, except one of them's a Christian festival, and it's a time when you know spring's here. You know that spring's on it, that spring has arrived. All the daffodils are up. Lots of new baby animals are being born. There's buds on the trees, and you know that it's well underway, and the days are getting longer and slightly warmer, and things are starting to look up. And I like Imulk because of the daffodils. You know, the daffodils arrive, and I like daffodils. They're my favourite flowers. They're always nodding their happy little heads in the sunshine. So I think that's why I like Imulk so much. Okay, so our next one is Beltane, May Day. Now, to me as a child, May Day always meant a bank holiday off from school. Because it's a bank holiday, but it derives from a pagan festival. You know, you had May Day and everybody was off. May Day shouts to me early summer. It says, you know, come on, make merry, summer's nearly here. Time to get busy, time to get active. I have seen maypole dancing. Oh, come on then. Good girl. Come on. 2 minutes, lovelies. Okay, sorry about that. Every time we meet a dog, she wants to play with him. Not all dogs are playful and not all dogs are friendly, so which is why I pause the video. So what were we saying? May Day. I've seen maypole dancing, but I've never actually tried it, and it's something that you don't see very often unless you're living in some backwater village that time forgot, which is a shame really, because I know it's a phallic symbol and everything, but it's part of the early summer celebrations. You know, it's part of who we are. June. Now June we have got the summer solstice. Now I love the summer solstice. I'm not a lover of the summer. If we're having a really hot one, I can't do it. I don't like the summer. I don't like the heat more than anything. But I do like the summer solstice. On the grass. Good girl. Good girl. Walk on. That's it. Good girl. I love the summer side of it, the festivals, the village fetes, the country fairs, all of that, all that oldie worldy summer solstice stuff. I love that, and I love the fact that, you know, for an altar, for a summer solstice altar, you can chuck pretty much anything that you like at it that is summer related. And I do love the summer, because you know, once you've got the summer solstice, you're at the height of summer, and you know, things are starting to grow and getting ready for being harvested. And talking about being harvested, we have the 3 groups of harvests. Now, I know I'm going to get this wrong, so do forgive me, because I can never remember these and I always get them mixed up. So we've got Letha, Lusana and Mabon. Now, one of the first ones is always in August. That's when they fetch all the corn in. You know, your corn, your wheat, your barley. This is when the first bread of the harvest is made. This is why they make corn dollies. And this is when we start to get excited, because we know once you have the August one, the August harvest, you know that the autumn equinox is not too far away. So yes, it's all about bringing in the harvest. It's all about thanking the goddess for a good harvest. You know, that you've all had a good grain supply, a good wheat supply. It's knowing that, yeah, you're going to be fed for the winter. Your animals are going to be fed for the winter. And then September we have the autumn equinox, and just bear with, lovelies. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, we get the autumn equinox, and this is where we get excited. We know about the middle of September when the autumn equinox comes, there's a change in the air. You can smell it, you can feel it. Come on this way, Lulu. You know autumn's definitely on its way. You know the last of the harvests are going to be in soon. And you also know that, as me and my daughter say, chum up for Christmas because it'll be time for settling down for the winter soon. And you get all the beautiful colours of autumn. You get the golds and the reds and the greens and the deep reds and the browns. You get the wild fruits, you know, your blackberries and things, your hazelnuts. You know, you can all start going foraging, the mushrooms start appearing. You can all start going foraging for foods, autumn foods. Collect the last of the herbs, the wild herbs, so that you can dry them. I love autumn, I absolutely adore autumn. It's one of my favourite Sabbats, and I'm very hard pushed to try and put the last 3 Sabbats in order of favouritism because I love them all just as equally. This way, baby girl. Our next one is, of course, the very lovely Sarwin. Don't we just love Sarwin? Yes, okay, it's very commercialised. It's very much aimed at children. You know, with the kids' costumes and things and the tricks and treats. But to be honest with you, again, it's one of my favourites, and again, I'd be hard pushed to put it in rank of order. It's just a beautiful festival, and you can interpret that festival any way you please. You can try and keep it as traditionally as possible. You can have a more modern one. Fright nights, you can take the kids trick-or-treating. You can decorate your homes if you wish. But Samhain is a Sabbath to thank the gods and goddesses and also the spirits for keeping everybody safe up to now, and to also thank them for bringing in a good harvest. It's a very good Sabbath. I love Samhain. And then we have our last one, our last Sabbath. Yule, Christmas. Now, kids love Christmas, always have done, because they know Father Christmas is coming. When your kids get to teenagers, it's a bit meh in it, Christmas, because, you know, they're not excited anymore. They don't see the wonder in the lights and the decorations anymore. It's just, you know, I get a few presents, I might be able to get a drink, I have to spend some time with the family, then I want to go out with my mates. For me, it doesn't work like that. I've always loved Christmas. And when I had my children, it got worse. But my kids are grown up now, but I still love Christmas. I still love to see the lights out. I still love to see people decorating their homes. I love to see the decorations. As much as I hate shopping, I like to plan what we're buying everybody and go and get it. And I like to plan for the, you know, the food, for the feasting. Christmas to me is just, it's a wonderment. But it was also a wonderment for our ancestors, because without them we wouldn't have Christmas. We wouldn't have trees and things like that go in our home and we decorate. They were more interested in trying to keep the spirits happy, you know, the woodland folk and the woodland nymphs, trying to keep them happy so that they'd help them get through the winter and get through to spring so they can start planting again. But also it was to help them break up the monotonous and the boredom of it all, because during the dark, bleak winter nights, there ain't a lot you can do really, because you're short on daytime and you don't want to be scabbing about in the dark because you don't know what you're going to meet, whether that be spirit, demon, or, you know, Joe Bloggs up the street. So Yule, or Christmas, was a way of breaking up the boredom, and breaking up not being able to do anything by having a little feast, a small gathering, burn a Yule log, but, you know, dress a tree or do whatever it is they were doing, slaughter a nice animal. That's them, that's how they rolled. It was their way of trying to get through a dark winter, and also to appease the spirits in the hope that they would help them come through the other side to spring and to welcome the sun back. So lovelies, that is a very short look at Sabbats and why they are my favourite. Come this way. And why some are more favourites than others. Look, this way, look at me. Come on then. So my lovelies, after a lovely little walk around the lakes, we haven't been down here for ages, have we? On this beautiful sunny Saturday afternoon, we are going to make our way back now for a well-deserved cup of tea. Yes, Lou, don't roll in it, it's wet and muddy. So that all that leaves me to say is, have a very blessed Saturday afternoon. Please look after yourselves, lovelies. If you're struggling in any way, please reach out. There's always somebody there that will help you. Take care of one another. And if nothing else in this world, lovelies, please be kind, because you don't know what that other person's going through that's stood next to you. And as always, from me and Miss Woo, we're going to wish you all a very blessed Saturday, sending you all much love and many blessings.